Jurassic Park T-Rex Rampage Part 11. So we start off Part 11 with building up our two minifigs, and we have here John Hammond. Is that John Hammond? And we have Nerdy. And I've got to say, if you look at that, I mean, there's a shadow on the hat, of course, but you can see the bearded face, the glasses. It looks really, really good. Really good. So Richard Attenborough in the film, if you remember, so it looks good. Got his nice little torch there, which is really, really good. Notice the pockets on the chest print. Lovely hat. Nerdy the same, glasses, nice hair. Look good. Look at the coat, zip. Whether it be a scarf around him or things like that with brown trousers. I will attempt to turn him round if I can. I can. So there we go with Dr. John Hammond there, looking good. Really, really nice hat, back print for the coats. Nerdy spill over, but we'll pick him up. And as you can see, it actually says Dinosaur World on the back of his hoodie, which is really, really nice with his hair open. Colours are good, hands are good, everything's stuck together. Hats on, heads are on nice and tight. No bad things to say, really. And we're ready for the build. Off we go. So there is the next level built up. As you can see, it's a nice little build. Built up this brown section inside. You can just about see the leaf if you look close enough. Growing through, which is nice. I'll try and excuse me for that. Turn it around and you can see there is the plant part. Try and get out the shadow for you. And then we have got this little outside piece here. So we're obviously gonna build a frame piece here, but the first thing we do is definitely the front part first. So without further ado, sorry for the funny pick, let's get on with it and see how it ends up. So that's the end of part 11. Basically what we've done, we've built up here and put the last thing on, and I'll turn it around in a minute and you'll see the other. But we started off with the two minifigures. We started off with John Hammond. You can see him there in all his glory. Showed you the minifigs earlier. He was the first one we made up, John here. And then we've got Nerdy. And both these minifigs, to say this is a clown set, I'm going to repeat myself, they're very, very good. They don't fall apart, the hands stay where they're supposed to, they clip onto what they do, the hat, the heads, their hairs, everything is really, really good. And sometimes when you get these clown sets, if you've ever done a clown set, the minifigures especially are the things that suffer. So in this set it is certainly not the case. The minifigs are very, very good. The prints are good, absolutely brilliant. So where do we go? Let's take a look. So I've just turned the set around just to show you where we went from. We actually built up this piece here all the way up to the top, well minus the little bit at the top that came last. We then, once we got that together, we put this brown piece inside. You can just about see the leaf part there, and that was that. That was fine. Once this was built up, we then put in these two, and there's one down here as well. Whether that's just to hold it straight or whether it's for another connection of the gate after, I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out as we go along. Once this was all together, which didn't take that long, we then started on the first of the panels, and it's like the side panel, if you like. This one was already on, so we had to build this higher piece, and at first I had a little bit of problems actually fitting it into place, but in all honesty it wasn't as hard as it was. I was actually the one who was messing about, and of course with a little bit of tender loving care, as they say, straight on it went. Lovely, lovely build techniques. And it was on to the front panel. So there you have it. There's the part that I was just telling you that fits on pursed down the side, fitted to that. And then we built up this lovely section here, which clicked straight into place, no problems, no nothing, and it looks absolutely fabulous. Now I'm going to show something not really to do with this section, but do you remember we had a gap here? I did a little bit of pushing, click, in it went, game over. Absolutely brilliant, everything's solid again, but I just wanted to point it out. So in honesty, the bricks are a little bit tight in places. That's just the way it is. Remember, again, I'm going to use the word, it's a clown set, but they're not bad bricks, far from it. I've really enjoyed what we've done, and I'm looking forward to continuing now on to the next side to build up the other side like this side, and then we can get on to doing the big gates and eventually the sign and the trees, which is brilliant. Don't know, took me a good hour I think to do. Didn't rush while I was doing it. I was helping the wife at the same time, but as I said, thoroughly enjoyed. Lovely build, lovely technique. Colour match is perfect as well, can't fault anything of that. No missing pieces as yet of this stage or anything. Let's rock and roll. If you do like what you're seeing, what you are listening to and enjoying the build, I hope you are. I hope you're enjoying the videos as much as me. Then please click on that like button, give us that thumbs up, and don't be frightened to comment in the box. What do we think of the minifigs? What do we think of the set? And if you want to follow us on to part 12, where we go from this to this, yes, that's it, that's the next part, I believe. Then, and if you want to see it and you want to follow us, please click on that subscribe button. Anybody who's watched this far, you know what I'm going to say again. Thank you very much. Really grateful for anybody who watches, who bothers to actually watch the full videos, and a big thank you from me. You know, I know it takes you time, like it takes me time to make and do. And I'm going to stop waffling now and just say, you know, my name's Kev, I am Squared Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.